It's really, really cool.
Now that Alec has his blue animal secured, he has to start planning his dream enclosure. Luckily, the owner was around to help him grab everything he needed.
And these are perfect too. You can use crazy glue and glue plants on here.
Perfect. Yeah, let's go with that one then.
Massive tree branch, check. Huge enclosure, check. Substrate, check. Isopods, check. Plants, check. And just like that, Alec bought everything and started his hour-long drive home. So now that everyone's home, we all picked our own rooms and started to build. First up, Jack's hall. This is my hall. And yes, it is way cooler than Jack's. I'm glad you guys noticed. And last but not least, Big Al. That's a pretty good haul too, not even gonna lie.
Spider wood, begonia plant, more plants. All right, that's all I got.
Now that everything is laid out, it's time to build. Jack and I started by adding our substrate. It seems like Alec is taking a different approach though. He's starting with something called a drainage layer.
It's actually really important that we add a lot of clay balls for this specific enclosure because we have to add a lot of water to it since this is like a rainforest environment. Having a couple inches of drainage layer is super, super important to make sure that there's not too much of a mold buildup.
While Alec works on that, let's check back in on my enclosure. Right now, I'm wetting the substrate so it stays compact. If the soil's dry, his tunnel will collapse on him. Adding the water to the substrate is gonna help everything lock together nice. Now I'm adding a thin layer of sand to give it the abandoned desert look.
Whoa, that looks cool.
I want my enclosure to look like it's straight out of a movie. While I work on that, let's check back in on Alec.
And this, of course, is to separate the drainage layer with the substrate.
Your toilet.
While Alec pats that down, let's check in on Jack, who's adding in live plants.
Yeah, we got some new fans.
Mine, I gotta say.
No, it's on auto right now.
This is actually Scorpion technology. This moss is basically a living water sponge.
That's my new favorite word, I think.
Shrag.
Sphagnum.
Shraggnum.
Oh my god.
Moist dirt holds tunnels. This keeps his home stable. Now it's time to add the hide.
So the first plant that I'm going to put in the enclosure is the begonia plant. But one thing that is very important with all plants is actually to get rid of all of the soil because there's a lot of pesticides and certain fertilizers that are really bad for all animals. Okay, as you can see, I got rid of most of the soil there. Should be safe for the frog now. This is a big plant, so I'm going to put him way in the back here. Now, how I'm going to fit this in here, I'm not 100% sure.
Now that Alec's done yapping, let's check in on Jack. This is the snake's bedroom.